Joe Fassler loved the hospitality industry.
He was one of those great people that could bring the history and push the future, keeping us in a mind of evolution.
Joe was a Brooklyn boy. He was street smart. Besides education, he knew how to get around, and you had to get around.
He loved baseball. He loved Mickey Mantle. And he'd go out to the stadium and he'd watch the games.
And one night, Joe said to me, I'm going over the wall, and I'm going out, and I'm wishing Mickey Mantle the best of luck. Well, sure enough, Joe went over the wall and ran out to Mickey Mantle. Joe always prided himself saying that every smack he got was worth it.
He came from a humble background in New York, and well, I think Joe loved people and he loved this industry, and it gave him an opportunity to live the life that he did lead.
When Joe graduated, he went to work for a company for over 55 years and never worked for another one.
When Joe spoke, you knew he had something important to say, and he always said it in a positive way. He was a great mentor and a great teacher.
Well, Joe rose to the top in almost every organization he participated in, and he was a very powerful advocate of hospitality.
He took the time out of his life and his career and gave back constantly. He was chair of both of our boards, the NRA and the Educational Foundation.
He won the gold plate, silver plate. Joe won it all. And he did it with just humility. Joe was a special guy. Whatever he did, he put his whole mind and heart into it. Joe, he loved to play golf, but he was a little different type of golfer. He used to carry 4 or 5 woods in his bag.
But he had a passion for the game that I've never seen before.
And from 100 yards out to the green, he was deadly with a 5-wood.
How it worked? I don't know, but it worked for Joe. And it was a lot of fun to be with Joe on the golf course.
He was a remarkable man. He had cancer 4 different occasions. He never once complained.
There wasn't one thing about Joe that said, gee, feel sorry for me. It was quite the opposite. It was, what's going on, Tommy, me boy? How you feeling? But that was Joe. He's there, not doing well, asking me how am I doing.
There are many people who are exceptional in our industry, and then there are a handful who are legends. And Joe Fassler is a legend. He epitomized hospitality.
He was truly that servant leader. It was not about him. It was about the end result for the whole industry.
Oh, I loved Joe like a brother. I will miss him, but I will always remember him. Joe Fassler was 1 in a million.
If Joe were here tonight, I would say the same thing that I said to him always, which is thank you.
We're going to miss you, Joe. We're going to miss you a lot. You were a good friend. You were good for the industry. Most of all, you're a good person. Save a space for us.
Joe was here, I'd say, Joe, don't leave me. We love you. Don't leave, Joe. Too many people love you. But now that he's gone, let us never forget him.